I'm Paul Caffrey, head of performance, Houston Dynamo. Well, I first got diagnosed in December 22. I had lymphoma. I had a conglomerate of tumors in my abdomen that was the size of a football. The prognosis or diagnosis was lymphoma stage 3. So then I had to go through a bout of chemo for 6 months. 6 months of chemo. So every month you go through a cycle. I think being an athlete and having been injured before and broken bones and torn ligaments, my view was just to approach chemo or cancer as another injury. So that positive mindset was, I think, helped me get through a lot. My doctor, Dr. Loretta Nastapel, also through the whole process was like a godsend for me because it was very difficult when you first get the diagnosis. But she would make fun of me because I constantly wanted to know, could I lift more? Could I exercise more? She laughed in my face one time and I said, what are you laughing at? And she's like, you're the only cancer patient in my entire career that has ever asked me to exercise more. The environment that we're in, pro sports in general, is we eat our young. That's basically how it is, and it's all about the wins and the losses. And that's the daily grind. But then when you go through something like this, you get to see the empathy that Pat and Asher and Ben and the staff, just to feel like that on the more human level gives you the support. So you like to be in your own environment because you're comfortable and you can push through, but then also to know that empathy is there, and if you ever need to take a break, you can take a break. And having that support, and then having the support, obviously, my wife was a major factor in me being able to get through the whole ordeal. I think, and I would be guilty of someone who's maybe perceived as stoic and hard and don't necessarily not the most open in terms of conversations and feelings and all of that. But I think in general you find people care. And even in my role, like one of the things I like the players to understand is that we care, I care. Obviously, people in and around MD Anderson was phenomenal for me. The support system they set up, it really is an excellent job that they do. I mean, it was challenging, frustrating, heartbreaking a little bit when you look at your family, you think about, because you do start to think about what if you're not around. But then you flip the switch, and the resilience is strength. And just the motivation to push through on a daily basis. And like, I look at myself as a fighter, but I never had to look at myself as a survivor. But that's, I have to get tested every 6 months. And every 6 months I get a test with thumbs up, and then it means I'm in remission, and it means I'm a survivor, and I'm a survivor who will fight until the end. I'm Paul Caffrey, the head of performance for the Houston Dynamo, and I say I kick cancer for others to say, cancer, we can beat you.